Hey all, Ryan here from Planetary Lapidary, and welcome to another episode of Cutting Rocks, where I take rocks and fossils I find on the western shore of Lake Michigan, cut them open and see what spills out. So today we're going to do something a little different. I usually only cut 3, but today we're going to do 10. And all 10 of these are ones that had like little Coldwater Agate traces in them, you know, like tiny little pockets in the sides or something. So I'm going to cut through every one and see if we can get a really cool nodule out of one of them. So I will get the 10-inch saw set up and I will go over them here in a minute. Okay, so the first 3 we're going to do this one, which is kind of like a segmented membrane, maybe agate, or it could just be really crazy chert, or I don't know, the light shines all the way through it. So I'm not 100% sure if this could be cold water or not. We're going to zip it down this way. Then we got this one, which just has these kind of pockets, you know, a nice little pocket right there. All stromatoporoid, obviously, so it'll have a cool inside no matter what, but hopefully there's a little pocket in there, so I'm going to zip that one that way. And then the third one for this first cut is this nodule of like limestone, but it's got all this like white trace, like little agate patterns in it. So I don't know, we'll see what's inside of it. I think I'm just going to zip it right down here. So let's get the saw going and we'll start cutting. Okay, so I'm through the first 3. Here is the first one, that kind of just a weird nodule. Oh, look at that. That is awesome. That's like, I don't even know what that is. Really, really cool, that's what it is. All that little different stuff in between, sweet. 1 for 1 for sure. I'll definitely be able to make some nice stuff out of that. Alright, so 1 for 1. That second one was that kind of stromatoporoid with the little pocket right there. So let's see. We kind of did get the pocket a little bit, but it wasn't a banded pocket. Still a really cool piece though, with that kind of fossil in the middle and then stromatoporoid all around the outsides. It's a really cool contrast. So 2 for 2, I would say. It's actually kind of cool in there. Not sure if that's favosites maybe, or yeah, probably. All right, so then that third one was this one. And I'm not sure, this might just be a chunk of limestone. Ooh, actually some of it came through. Look at that. That is awesome. Very thin white line. And then all the way through that side too. So this might be thick enough where I could actually get a slab off of there and then get a cab out of this section right here. So that might be cool. That's actually a little botryoidal pocket in there, a little geode pocket. So it's 3 for 3 for sure. Sweet. All right, so the next couple we're gonna do, let me get them wet here. So we got this one, which just has this little tiny green. You can see the bands around the outside there. So I think it's like, I'm hoping it's going this way through the rock. So I think I'm just gonna cut this thing in half this way and just see if anything pokes through there. Then we got this one, which is just another kind of chunk of limestone with a couple little nice banded pockets up in the top here. I just want to see, you know, there's one there. Kind of want to see if there's anything else in there, so I'm going to zip that one through this way. And then we got this one, which has this big pocket here, big pocket in the top, and maybe one in the middle here, but then kind of all mudstone on the back. So I think what I'm going to do is just go right down the middle of this way and see if I catch anything in there. So let's get cutting. Okay, so we are through the next 3. Here was the first one. This was a pretty, I don't know, wonky cut, so I'm not sure. Anything in there? Not really, kind of just maybe filled with quartz, some mudstone. Oh, there we have a piece chip off right there. So that was the first stud. Whoop, dropped it. So that was the first stud for sure. So let's get on to that next one. So this was the second one. Had that trace kind of pockets in it. Kind of just filled with fossil, you know, silicified fossil in there. Looks like some maybe micro banding right there. Yeah, you can kind of see some micro bands up on the top there and like right in the middle right there. But I think this is probably another dud. The micro banding's cool, but kind of want those pockets. All right, so then on to that third one. This thing was kind of crunching out at the end here, so I'm not sure what to expect out of this one. Oh, there we go. There's a little micro pocket in there. Tiny little one, mostly fossil though again, but really cool, a really cool cross section. It actually might make a nice little standing stone with the mudstone and the algae plume on the bottom there, and then the cherty stromatoporoid in the middle. Tiny little agate pocket right there. So not bad, but I wouldn't call it a win. All right, so the next two, we're gonna do this one. Let me get them wet. All right, so we're gonna do this one. So this one has this huge mossy pocket in it, but really nothing else going on the whole thing. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go right down the middle, try to get as much face as possible and just hope there's something else going on in there. And then this one was another just nice chunk of fossil. It's got this nice pocket here. So I think what I wanna do is just take a strip off, you know, maybe about a 1/4 inch in on this and see if that goes in. And if it doesn't, then I'll probably just stop there. Otherwise I might get some more slabs out of it, but let's get cutting. Okay, got through those two. This one was a super wanky cut. I don't know if I just got off center or what, but let's see if we got anything. Nah, wah wah. Just all mudstone. Pretty cool patterning in there. But yeah, more often than not, that's kind of what happens. So it's kind of just got this big pocket right here, and that was it on the rock. But all right, so that's a dud. Then the other one. All right, so this one had that pocket right there, so I'm hoping it went through, you know, maybe a little pocket right there too. Nope. That might be the end of it right there, the tiny little end. And there's kind of one right there, and actually one right there as well. So yeah, I might take 1 or 2 more slabs off of this, see if there's anything else on the inside of there. But still pretty cool. I like that fossil. Yeah, there's the other end of that too right there. So there may be something going on, but we'll slab that one a little later on. All right, so then on to the last two. So the first one is this one here. It's, you know, stromatoporoid, algae, and then it's got this big blue Coldwater, you know, pocket going through. And on the other side here too, it's got this blue pocket. So what I think I'm gonna do is just cut it right down the middle and see what kind of craziness is going on in there. And then we got this one, which is the last but not least. So this one's just got this big pocket in here, kind of goes all the way through, but then it's got like trace all the way through it. Like some of those other pieces that I have that have those seams going through it. So I think what I'm gonna do is probably just cut it in half right here like this. Hopefully that this pocket is then just shooting in this way and I'll catch it. All right, so let's cut these last two. Okay, so last two. So let's see if we got anything crazy. I got this thing right where I wanted it. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Nice little pocket right there maybe. But that blue pocket on the end kind of was just on the end again, but still really cool. A really cool cross section right there with the algae in there. Again, the stromatoporoid. So really cool, but you know, hard to do anything with. Maybe make a little display piece or something out of them just with the cool cross section. All right, so let's check that last one. And this is what I said, guys, you know, cutting through these, you never know what you're gonna get. It's, you know, not even 50-50 chance probably. It's probably way less than that, but all right, let's cross our fingers on this one. This one had that pocket, so hopefully there's a pocket in there. Oh, it was just that little pocket. But it's right there. Yeah, the rest of it's just solid. But that's how it goes. But that's still a cool little pocket right there. Alright, so if you like this video, leave a like, hit subscribe if you haven't already. Always remember that there's not all going to be bangers, there's always going to be some duds. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.